Hi again. So I hope you're liking all the index match videos. I know there are many, but it's definitely one of my favorite formulas, and I think you could find uses for it for almost anything you work with. So that is why I am sharing a lot of information about it. It's one that you get the hang of it and like it as much as I do. And then second is that you could see how powerful it is. So again, now I'm going to show you index match if you have more than one condition. So this one is a bit more complex, but we'll go through it. Again, first I'll show you a simple version, and I'll upload also a more a more advanced video with a bigger data set to show you how it could be more powerful. So in my first video about index match, I showed you introduce the formula. Basically, if we have Nate Harris or a certain name that we want to find within a long list of names, we could use index match to find based on the name. But what happens if I have Nate Harris in, let's say, two departments, right? And I want to make sure, let's say I have Nate Harris and Nate Harris, so you could see it will pull the salary of the first name in the list. And this can cause errors, right? So of course, one of the main things is to know your data well. And and then the second thing is know what best formula we could use to make sure that we collect the most accurate data that we actually want to see. So we need to base it both on the name and on the department. Of course, if we have employee ID or something like that, then that would be the best, but sometimes we are faced with different challenges. So we need to understand the world we are living in. So how we would do this is, again, we open up with index, and this is similar to the first formula, and we want to retrieve the salary of this person, and then we want to match it. And then for multiple criteria or multiple condition. So I don't know why Google did it this way, but they did a bit of a more not very intuitive formula. I'll call it that way. So we just need to put a one, and this basically indicates that we want to have that we're gonna show now multiple conditions, and our first condition will be if the full name equals the name here. And then we do a multiplication sign for our second condition. And then if the sales department equals the department here. And here also we want a perfect match. And we can close parentheses. And you could see that unlike before when I used index match, it gave me the 75K. It's giving me the correct salary for Nate Harris right here. And it's basing on two conditions that I have. Now I'll just drag this along the line. So we always want to reference this and keep it this row. Perfect. And now I could pull, the names, and you could see, let's say if I have the wrong department or something, then it gives me an error and it won't pull the name. And same as I showed you before, if I have, let's say now a Christy Hines in IT and in production, so once I do IT, it could change it right away based on the formula that I shared. Great, so again, this is a very, very good formula to know, so I recommend memorizing it. Let me know if you have any questions or more things that you want me to show how you could use it. And yeah, thank you for your time.